Right, what's up guys, welcome back to Matt Catches. And as you can see, I am back on the fishing location, and apologies first of all for not uploading last week. I had my mate stopping with me and I didn't have a video, so I couldn't upload, I had nothing to upload. Now looking at my buzzer bars, I've had to hammer them into the ground with a mallet, and they're crooked. It looks like I bent the top buzzer bar, which isn't brilliant, but hey ho, we're back fishing. So I've got the rods with me. I'm going to be fishing sweet corn again today, and hopefully the fish seem pretty active today, so hopefully it's a nice warm day, get some fish out. I think it's given out like 19 degrees, but it is going to rain later, so I've got my overwrap with me. But I'm just going to set the pro up, to be honest, because it's a nice day, the wind's pretty low, and it's a pretty chill day, so I'm going to get my rig set up, be back with you and show you what I'll be fishing with. Right guys, first let's get some bait in. I'm going to be fishing with some normal sweet corn. I've got some frozen bags here. I've got 2 of these just from my local corner shop. Just going to be opening these, putting them in a tub, throwing that in how it is. And then normally from my rig I would use canned sweet corn, because if you've ever told the difference between frozen and canned, the canned is a lot firmer and it'll stay on a hair rig a lot better than frozen. But didn't have any of that, so I'm going to be using this frozen sweet corn. So let's get some in the bucket, get some in the water first, then I'll talk you through the rigs. Right guys, so as you can see, got all my sweet corn here. I'm going to throw some in the spots in the margin, then I'll talk you through my rigs and get my rods out. Fingers crossed, they'll draw in a fish. So I'm just going to have a couple handfuls in this side of the margin and the other side. I'll get that bit in off camera, then we'll get the rods in. Spot on, I put 3 big scoops of sweet corn right in the margin. I've got to move fast because that swan is about to clear me out. Right guys, so my tactics, what rig am I going to be using today? So as you can see, standard 12 lead on a nice lead clip, lead leader, and that's only pushed halfway on, so if it does come off, the lead can always drop and the fish won't be tethering around the lead, plus a load of line. So the actual rig, I think it's an 8-inch rig. It's a simple hair rig. I've got size 6 hook on, I'm pretty sure. 3 pieces of sweet corn, a little bait stop on the end, and that moves around nice and freely. There we go. Piece of sweet corn's come off. I'm going to redo that, get some better pieces on. But that is basically the principle of what I'm going to be fishing with. So fingers crossed, that'll bring us a fish. Let's get these rods in. And oh my god, the goats are back.
So what's going on here?
So we've got a fish on right in the margin here. Absolutely screamed off that. Did 3 pieces of sweet corn. Seems to have done the job. Wow. Trying to put up a fight, this fish is.
Fish are definitely for you today.
Yeah.
Conditions are perfect as well.
Yeah, it only seems like a little fish, but putting up a nice fight. So sitting there, eating a bag of Doritos. What do I know next? Bam, we've got a fish on. Absolutely screamed off that right from the margin. What do you reckon? Mirror? Comment? I'd say bites fighting.
Oh, nice little mirror.
It's a mirror.
It's a mirror.
Oh, it's dropped my lead already. First fish in the net, come on.
Easy done.
Oh, scratch my landing net now. Right guys, so as you can see, I am back. Before I can give you an update, I've already had a fish, a nice little mirror. Pretty lively, so first off, we're going to get him wet. There is a lot of water in this cradle, so he isn't dry, don't worry. Here we go, bit of water right over the top of him. And as I say, he's a very lively fish. He's soaked me already, and my camera, there we go. As you can see, he's flipping about. Nice and lively. So first off, I've already removed the rig. So I've got some of this fish care. This one is Noah's. This is Gardener Intensive Care. And then put some of this where the hook had been. So he has got a very parrot mouth, I'm going to have to add. He was hooked right inside the mouth, and he's got his mouth is not in good condition. So let's get him out, give you a look. Right guys, so as you can see, here we go. We've got a very nice chunky mirror. We haven't given him away yet. I will give him away before we put him back because he's got some decent weight to him for the size of him. As you can see, his mouth is not in good condition, but this is the first fish of the session and it put up a cracking fight.
and we've definitely got more fish to come. If we've got a fish this early in the session, they've definitely been on the feed all around the lake. There's a lot of activity. The conditions are perfect. Me and Matt have got mega bait in, so hopefully we can get some fish.
Yeah, fingers crossed. If that swan stays off the spot, so it gives us a chance to get some bait in. Many more to come, so let's get some photos, give it away, put it back. On to the next one. Right guys, so let's get this fish released. First one of the session, 14.5, I think it was, yeah. So let's get this fish released. He is very eager to go. Oh, there's a giant rock there.
That's just rescaping the lake.
Very chunky fish. And off he goes. On to
fish, man.
No, well done.
It.
On to number 2. Right guys, so it is a bit later in the day. As you can see off my phone, probably not. It is about 5:30 and we've had one cracking fish so far. I had that literally as I dropped my rod and probably half an hour later. That was a mirror, come out at £14.5 after I weighed it. Absolutely cracking little fish. It was a shame the mouth was gone out, but it had a bit of weight to it for the size. So I'm going to start cooking my tea, and I've actually changed up a bit. I haven't got pot noodles today. Jesus, the sun's in there. I haven't got a pot noodle today. I'm going to be cooking something for a change. So I've got some 2 beef steak burgers. I got these from Sainsbury's on offer, £1.60. I've got some baps and I've got some cheese to melt over it. I was going to bring some onions, but I didn't have them, so instead I got some, where is this? I got some of this sauce, apparently it's supposed to be good. Reggae jerk barbecue, so we're going to put some of that on the burger, see how it is. So hopefully it's nice, but let's get to cooking now. Right guys, so I've just cooked my burgers. I've got both here. I've got one with some of this reggae sauce on it. I haven't tried it yet, so I've only put it on one. So fingers crossed it's good. So I'm going to get these down here. Some cracking burgers. I was going to bring some onions, some salt, some pepper, some lettuce, make some proper burgers, but I forgot it all. So I've got reggae sauce, cheese, burger in a bun. So I'm going to enjoy these. I'll let you know about the reggae sauce, but I'm going to sit and enjoy these and keep the swan away from my swim because it cleared me out like 3 times. Right guys, so it is currently 5 to 11, as if that'll focus, you can see in there, don't mind the home screen, and I've just made myself a hot chocolate, absolutely fantastic, one of them Cadbury's instant packets, if I've got it somewhere, here we go, one of these Cadbury's instant packets as a hot chocolate, bit of water, absolutely fantastic, quick, easy, cheaper than the Galaxy one, so, absolutely spot on, can't fault that. Galaxy one's slightly better, I'm going to live by that and I'm going to keep saying it. But these aren't too bad. Got about 1,000 mozzies just buzzing around me like here, keep landing on me, right annoying. But so far, I've had one fish, cooked some cracking burgers. I'm going to cook some more next time, but I'm going to bring some proper stuff next time so I can make some nice ones, bit of lettuce, bit of burger sauce, bit of onions, stuff like that. This time, basically forgot everything. I was in a rush. But I'm wondering. I can't wait to get home and check this microphone because I've had a new microphone. It's a Rode Video NTG. I kept getting it mixed up with the fishing brand NGT. But this is an NTG. Seems absolutely mint so far. I want to see what the audio quality is like compared to my old one. It's like this little one. I brought it as a backup. This little one I was using, like a Rode Video Micro. If you guys are interested in seeing what my camera setup is, I'm more than happy to do a video on that because I feel like that would be quite an interesting thing to go over. So I'm more than happy to do that at some point. But until the morning, I'm going to get some sleep, finish my hot chocolate off. I have had a beep on my right hand rod, so fingers crossed we can have another fish throughout the night. But until then, I'm going to see you guys in the morning. And maybe me or no can get another fish. Who knows? Right, morning guys. As you can see, I'm just sitting out under my baby. I've got my chair here. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Just got my kettle going by the side of me, getting a hot chocolate on, and then I'm gonna get my breakfast on. I've got some sausage butties. You can't lack on the sausage butties. Always got some of them with me. But I've got some good news for the starters. Well, it's not good news. Took a swig out of water out of my kettle, didn't check it. There's a dead slug in there. Yes, so I've washed it out now. Boiling the water in it so it like sterilises it. It'll be nice and clean for me hot chocolate. I'm having one of them, going to get some breakfast on. And the other bit of bad news is I did have a run this morning, absolutely screamer off the same rod, same spot I had that fish last time. Ran straight out to it, grabbed the spool, struck for it, nothing on there. It must have just been grabbing my bait or whatever, so I've had it in it, it had my corn off, sorry. So yeah, I had my bait off, so I think he just grabbed that, ran with it, and when I stopped it, pulled it out of his mouth and it took me sweet corn. So I've rebaited, got that rod back in the same spot, so fingers crossed we can have another fish. I'm going to get my breakfast on, and soon, hopefully, no one wakes up. Right guys, so I've made myself some sausage baps, and I've got some brown sauce and some of that reggae sauce. I'm going to have some of that, one in each one. Should be nice. It started raining, that's why back in my bivvy. I've had to pack my chair away. But yeah, I've been watching the rods. Nothing much has been happening apart from that geese swimming around, knocking the lines and that. No one's having a nightmare with it. He's been trying to clear it off with his landing net. But yeah, that's pretty much all that's been happening so far. So I'm going to eat these, get back to you, and fingers crossed we can have another fish. Right, just my luck. I've started packing down. Just as I have, it started chucking it down. I couldn't call that look better. Well, not better, for worse. So hopefully this rain stops. I'm trying to pack down. I've got one rod out because I'm trying to put a sheltering in my bivvy, as you can't see. But yeah, so hopefully the rain stops. Right guys, as you can see, I'm back in my car. And basically it started chucking it down just as soon as I put my roller down. So I had to pack everything down as fast as I could, throw it on my barrel, run round the lake, basically sprinted all the way to my car, threw it on the back. As you can see, it is an absolute tip in the back. I can barely see out the back mirror. But I hope you enjoyed today's video, because fortunately we're coming towards the end. I did have one cracking mirror, which is the mouth a bit iffy on it. But nice fish, and they put up a cracking fight, and the fish, they're definitely going to get spawning soon. So unfortunately we're going to have to stop fishing this lake pretty soon, because you can tell by some of the fish they were slowly getting there, not quite spawning yet, but they definitely will be soon as it's warming up, the water's warming up. So as always, this is Matt Catches signing out, and I'll see you in the next video.